Hey everyone! Now, we often hear the old adage that muscle weighs more than fat. Is that true? Well, no, not really. So, because a kilo of muscle and a kilo of fat, they weigh the same. However, their density is completely different. So, muscle is much more dense, is a much more dense tissue, whereas fat, it's much more, it's fluffier. It takes up more space. So when we're looking at it, yes, muscle takes up more space in the muscle takes up less space in the body than fat does. You can have two people that weigh exactly the same amount, same height, same weight, and same body weight, and have completely different body shapes. Okay, so one person might be carrying a lot more body fat than the other person. So that's why we can't go off our body weight alone. Now, what happens when we are carrying a little bit more fat than we should be? It opens us up to quite some serious health impacts. So things like heart disease, hypertension, diabetes, all of those sorts of things come with excess body fat. So what we want to do is we want to try and reduce our body fat, and we can do that by increasing our lean muscle mass will actually help boost our metabolism, which will help burn the fat away. And things we can do for that, we can move every day. So just moving every day. It doesn't have to be groundbreaking exercise. Getting out, going for walks, doing a little bit of resistance training, whether that be in the gym, here with us at the studio, a little bit of body weight at home, whatever it might be. But just moving every day will help you increase that lean muscle mass, which will help boost that metabolism, as long as you've got you're getting the right nutrition as well. But that's for a different day, right? So muscle and fat, they weigh the same. Yep. So a kilo of muscle and a kilo of fat, they do weigh the same, but they take up vastly different space within the body. The other thing is too, you might have someone that looks really skinny can also have a high amount of body fat. So you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't tell what's going on inside, and that's when you can do body scans and things like that to test your body fat percentage. And if you're looking at how your results are going, by how your clothes fit, looking at photos, you can do measurements, all of these things, so we can see the changes happening within the body. So while the scales might not be changing, if you're eating well, you're doing regular exercise, and the scales might not be you might be jumping on the scales and they might not be moving the way you want. You have a look at your body shape. Has it changed? Because again, you might have been switching around that body composition, the scales might not show it. All right, so that's the tip on muscle versus fat. They do weigh the same, just different compositions, different space within the body. Too easy, team. I'll speak to you all soon.